What's up, guys? That's me, and I'm coming to you with a brand new deck profile this week. I'm sorry for not putting up a deck profile last week, just simply because of finals week and coming home, and there's just a lot of things. But anyway, this week is a big thing because it is the winner of my deck builders contest giveaway from a few weeks ago. The prize, as you guys know, was a one card each of Luster Pendulum, Ignister, and Magister, who are all very relevant right now in terms of the Pepe deck, and are very good and very expensive as well. So the person winning this, who obviously already knows, mainly because his deck idea is on the screen, will be getting these cards, and that winner is Rose Strider. So I just want to say congratulations to Rose Strider. I will contact you over YouTube / Google Plus, just because that's the easiest way, just to make sure that it's the right person I'm talking to, etc. But whatever. So we're gonna get into it. The idea that he submitted was Graydle Traptrix, and honestly, I feel like this was just really fun and really entertaining. It just has a lot of wacky things it can do, and it's just really fun to play. So let's get into it. I play 3 Graydle Alligator, 3 Graydle Eagle, and 1 Graydle Cobra. I only play 1 Cobra just because I feel like that's really all the deck really needs. I play 3 Eagle just because like there are a lot of monster effects running around that can destroy cards and whatnot. So Eagle's actually very relevant, and at least in my opinion. And then Alligator just combos ridiculously well with Graydle Impact. So I feel like that it's just really relevant. So yeah. I also play 3 Graydle Slime. It's the tuner of the deck, and it just opens you up to a lot of plays. So I feel like it is very warranted in this deck, especially at 3. So yeah, that's why I'm playing 3 of it. For the Traptrix cards, I play triple Murmelio, triple Nepenthes, and double Diane. I didn't feel like Atrax was really that necessary to play. It's a little bit of a gimmicky card in my opinion, and it's if you don't set anything with Atrax, then they know you have traps in your hand, and then they're just going to negate the effect, or they're going to just wipe Atrax off the field as soon as possible. Or if you set cards, then then they know, like, oh, okay, like he might not have cards in his hand, or he just set them face down, just trick me, whatever. So I just felt like Atrax was just not necessary. But Murmelio is Searcher. The Penthes is also Searcher, and can also special summon, so go into rank 4 plays. And Dianea is just another is a target for Nepenthes, and can recycle your whole trap card. So Dianea, I've like for these 3, I feel like they're the most necessary. For the spells, I play triple Graydle Impact, double Salvage, triple MST, 1 Dark Hole because you can destroy your own Alligator with it, and if they have something that can't be destroyed by a card effect like 101 or something, then you can take control of that, and it's pretty useful combo. 1 Raigeki because it's good. Triple Graydle, not triple, double Cradle Parasite, just so you can recycle your opponent's monsters or your own, just so you can steal them back. Double Time Space Trap Hole, double Void Trap Hole, 1 Traps Trap Hole Nightmare, 1 Trap Hole. This is actually a little underrated in terms of like how useful it could be. A lot of decks right now like do need their normal summon in quite a few different scenarios, and it doesn't target, so that's pretty interesting. And they don't get their normal summon off. Sometimes it doesn't work out for them, or they can't like do anything. So for example, if a Graydle, not a Graydle, a what's it called, a Cosmo player has to normal summon their any of their monsters, then you can just trap hole it, and it's fine, and like really doesn't do anything to you unless it's a ship. So trap hole I think is kind of relevant. It's not like ridiculous because it only targets normal summons, but still. 1 Bottomless, 1 Skill Drain, 1 Vanities, and 1 Solemn, because you don't always need to what's it called? You don't always need to special summon for this deck. You can let your opponent just get some advantage, flip Vanities after you steal one of their monsters, and then they can't really do anything about it. And then also Skill Drain, just because like these effects activate in Grave. This is the main focus of the deck, is just getting the Graydle stuff going. The Traptrix just help you with rank 4 plays and getting the powerful plays and help you really get the time you need to get into the Graydles. For the extra deck, I play one Graydle Dragon. I feel like just because the deck isn't either pure Graydle or if it isn't like just completely focused on Graydle monsters, that I really only feel like I need one Graydle Dragon. If I don't use it more than once, then that's okay. One Crimson Blader, one Stardust Spark, one Scrap Dragon because it combos very well with Eagle, one Star Eater because it is possible to get out. It's very, very unlikely, but it is possible. And that's if you have 2 Graydles on the field and a Slime. One Beals because a lot of decks have a very hard time dealing with this card. He can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. And a lot of decks don't have a big problem with not being able to get over things in battle or getting rid of cards that are on the field. So Beals is definitely relevant still. And then finally, one Red Dragon Archfiend Scar, right? This is pretty relevant, mainly because he just does a massive amount of damage, especially against Pendulum decks. He can do up to 5,500 damage per turn. On your opponent's side, like if you just have monsters on your opponent's side of the field, but if you also have monsters on your side of the field that are special summon, and you summon this, you can just do massive amounts of damage. So Scarrite is very, very useful. For the Xyz monsters, I only play rank 4s because I don't really want the rank 3s to go to grave. I'd much rather use the Graydles, not the rank 3s, the level 3s to go to grave. I'd much rather use the Graydles for just their stealing effects. So one Abyss Dweller, one Gaga Cowboy, one Dark Rebellion, one 103, one Diamond Dyer because this is actually it combos again well with Eagle. It's not hard to get out, so Diamond Dyer, yes. And then finally one Karen Gorgon because then you can like switch the target on effect. For example, if you have Karen Gorgon and an Eagle and an Alligator on the field, and your opponent activates, for example, like activates a monster destruction effect, and they target Alligator because they don't want to deal with it, you can activate Karen Gorgon's effect, switch to the Eagle, and then steal their monster. So, Karen Gorgon is very, very useful in the Graydle archetype. So, thank you guys for watching this deck profile. Roast Rider, again, I will contact you over Google+/Facebook. And as always, guys, have a nice day.